Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Production Line. We've had an absolutely cracking couple of episodes. Of course, Orbital Auto is doing absolutely phenomenally well at the moment. We really are. We're doing pretty darn good. The only one problem that we seem to be having, pretty much resolved. Pretty much, the problem is pretty much reserved to this area, the fit engine area, and that is the fact that we really are not getting the resources that we need. They're all coming from over here, and as you can see, there are a lot of them. And as things go on, as we start producing much more complicated cars and whatnot, things are only going to get more complicated. So, what's maintenance department? Oh yes, maintenance department. We have unlocked a maintenance department, and we should probably put it down. I don't know what it does. I'm not really sure if it even matters yet. But anyway, we'll put one down in a minute. I was busy in the middle of explaining this. We want to basically set up another system, another resource system that will actually make things work okay in the middle here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that right there. I'm going to link this up here. Right? So we got a resource conveyor that now comes all the way down here. I'm going to keep that resource conveyor on there. Is it shift? Right click? Hold shift to delete resource conveyors. Yeah, there we go. Fine. I'm going to just try and split this up the middle here. Right, so if we go back here, stuff is still required, but that's a-okay. Right, so next thing's next, we're going to break this there, and that there for that matter. And then we're going to set up a brand new resource importer right here. And then we're going to get a resource conveyor that goes over here. Yep. And then that's going to link up there. Perfect. So that means that we should have pretty much half of the resources over here coming from this area down here, and half of them coming from this area over here. Not entirely sure if it is going to work, but we will give it a shot, see how it goes. Link that all up there. Okay, let's see how it goes. It's going to be a little bit of a change. Of course, this is the wheels and the gears. They seem to be pretty important components. It certainly sped things up a little bit. Certainly has sped things up a little bit. Could buy extra robots for this area. It's not really going to make that much of a difference. It still just takes such a long time to get stuff out there. Yeah. We've got all of the resources there that we should, but it's just not really working out for us. I'm not even sure if there is a better way to do this. I mean, it's pretty much just this that's seemingly the problem. Well, let's demolish. Oh no. What an idiot. Fine. Fit brakes. Get that back in there. I was holding shift. I promise you I was holding shift. Now I need to go back and have another look at this. Okay. Okay, fine. So we got rid of that. Let's get rid of this and also that. And now let's go resource conveyor. Put that right there. Like, link it up. And then link that up there. This can also be linked. Oh no. There we go. Does that work? Not really. It's not working the way that I would like it to. Okay. Lead that down there. Lead that up there. Oh, doesn't work. Okay, fine. Just try this. See if it works. We've sort of split the resources a little bit more evenly. So we should see half the wheels and the brakes ordered from this importer, and half the wheels and the brakes ordered from this importer. There is still the stockpile on this side, which theoretically means that there'll be more resources imported from this importer. However, that's actually okay. In fact, we could probably just ditch this, let's just ditch this stockpile, honestly. Because now that we've got predictive stock control, I think that actually should mean that we'll probably be fine. It is a little bit annoying how we still also have to import paint as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is a real problem. I think that we're probably, honestly, going to have to devote sort of one of these separate areas to purely just dealing with the fit engine process. Yes. Upgrade all existing slots. Let's edit models. Let's put them both on there. Expensive models. 194 cars. We're still making money. That's really, really good. We're about to purchase, well, we're about to supposedly purchase 2 extra advertising campaigns. I would like to get enough money to do this brand awareness thing on the movie screen. Let's not renew those, actually. Let's save up and do a big movie one. Okay. Rival companies have researched the car alarm. That's fine. Upgrade missing in cruise control. Oh yes, of course. I forgot that we just completely forgot to upgrade this after we destroyed it. What an idiot. Ugh, actually I am gonna re-add this back in. Not items, please. I want to add, is it the fit wheels? Is that what it's called? Fit engine, fit wheel assembly. Fit wheel assembly. Right at the very bottom, potato. Fit wheel assembly. There we go. Okay. Again, I'm super unconvinced that it'll actually work, but we'll have to wait and see. Why are you not working? Automatic windscreen wipers. They're already in the queue. They are already in the queue. We're pretty much just going to go through the paces of getting everything researched. Okay. We still are having serious problems with this, though. So, that annoys me. That annoys me to no end. Marketing campaign finished. Thank you very much. I know we're not going to renew it quite yet, because I would like to get the movie one, although we're not going to be able to... it's kind of a catch-22, really, unfortunately. Because we can't sell enough cars to get the movie one unless we launch a brand awareness campaign. Okay, so let's just keep those both on auto-renew for now. Maybe it's worth us taking out another loan in order to get the movie review thing. I'm not entirely sure how effective it is going to be. It might be very effective. It might be not very effective at all. Speaking of very effective, I think that, you know, as much as this isn't a flawless process and we are still waiting for upgrades. Yeah, I really hate seeing that yellow stuff on the graph up there. It really is very disheartening. Even though we're still seeing it. What's the problem here? Is that just it? The windscreen wipers. Fine. I'll research windscreen wipers right now. How about that? Research them right now. Anyway, even though it's not a perfect process, I think we're actually managing just fine. Everything seems to be going pretty darn well. I mean, this process is another thing entirely. But even that, even everything over here seems to be working pretty darn fine, actually. Yeah, you know what? This is all going great. Automatic windscreen wipers. Let's edit the models. Sure, I'll apply to all options. All options are now getting automatic windscreen wipers. Business failure. That's okay. That's fine. It was bound to happen at some point. We're going to accept the loan. It's going to make us a bunch of money. However, this is our last leg. In fact, no, it's not. What am I talking about? We can totally repay one loan, and that means that we will have an extra backup loan just in case. I always like to do that. I always like to make sure that we've got one backup loan just if we need to do that. What are you going on about now? Why is there a exclamation mark here? Should be fine. Anyway, however, speaking of money, does mean that we should be able to get this pretty darn soon. Let's launch that now. It is going to sort of slow down the amount of ideas that we are going to have. We need 240 in order to get the brand awareness campaign up and running. Oh boy, an SUV body. This is great. This means that we actually have the fantastic opportunity to create a brand new car out of pretty much nothing. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I guess we should probably just start researching a small van. Sure. It's going to take us ages to do that anyway. Anyway, this presents us with a fantastic opportunity. We need to start up production on an entirely new type of car. What is going on here? Is it a sunroof, really, that's the problem? I thought we already had a sunroof. We've had a sunroof for ages. Oh, this is the SUV. Okay, cool. Let's talk budget SUV. Budget SUV. Oh my goodness, look at that stat. That is pretty horrific. You know what? All of our SUVs are going to come with the best service. In-car music, sure. Power steering. We're going to have a sunroof, beautiful, voice recognition, absolutely everything. We're going to make a whole bunch of money on pretty much everything. Every feature is going to be rare. There we go. We're going to create a similar model. We're going to call this one mid-range SUV. Mid-range SUV. Perfect. That's also going to have all of the features available. We're going to create another similar model. Oh, hold on. We're going to jack the price up on this one. There we go. We're going to call this an expensive SUV. How do you spell expensive? There we go. Expensive SUV. Momentary lapse in spelling capability there, but I recovered. Let's shoot for around, you know, the most expensive that we can possibly get it without tipping it over. And then let's bring out the finest luxury SUV. There we go. Perfect. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, the production costs for all of these is super, super low anyway. Luxury, let's bump that up to like, I don't know, 250k? Sure, let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Absolutely everything is on the agenda here. We need to adjust our production schedule. Let's have a little look at the market and see what the market is like for SUVs right over here. Okay, so it's 5, 15, 3, 1. 5, 15, 3, 1. So 5, 15, 15, 3. Oh, not 31. No siree. 3, and then just one luxury SUV at the end there. Okay, that is great. That's producing the Orbital Sedan Mark. What you're producing the Orbital Sedan Mark 1 at the moment. That's fine. We're not going to see an SUV for a wee while, unfortunately. But we're at least going to see the foundations of one pretty darn soon. It is an idea, maybe, that we want to start creating, you know, like an alternative production line where we just have SUVs or whatever. That is something that I would definitely consider doing. However, it's not something that we can really afford to do at the moment. We could maybe afford it, but probably not well. We're producing the budget. There's a good couple of budget cars in the production line. After that, we're going to be on to the SUV. Man, oh man, I'm excited to see that. Premium music. Let's upgrade. Let's edit models. Absolutely everything is getting the... Oh, there we go. Our first SUV. That is our first SUV. It's here. It is just an axle at the moment. But that's what it is. Everything starts with an axle. It's like the story of life. It's like everything starts with an axle. Okay, there are a couple of resource importing issues. However, notably, we seemingly have fixed the issues over here. It's probably because there's fewer cars coming through, which is quite nice. Money-wise, we're doing fine. We're doing fine for money. Where'd all the music go? Well, that's the noise. Cool. Folding wing mirrors. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's edit models. Everything is having folding wing mirrors. Beautiful. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, this line is actually going pretty darn well. I'm actually pretty happy with this. What's going on here? Some resource supply issues. Yeah, this is kind of a little bit of a bummer, honestly. The resources need to be transported all the way over here. That's kind of a little bit impossible to do. Yeah. I wonder if there is any way to fix that. Upgrade to fixed trunk. There we go. I wonder if there's any way to really fix it. I'm not really sure if there is. Are we at all going to be able to deal with this? I really would love to get a brand awareness campaign that lets us make movies. You know what? I'm going to actually get 3 more marketing departments. I wonder how many marketing departments we'd need to build to sustain like constant expenditure on movies, TV, and magazine stuff. Oh yes, we need to get a maintenance department as well. We're going to do that very, very soon indeed. Where did all the music go? Where did all the music go? The music volume is still on, but the music has just completely disappeared. Goodness me. Advanced manufacturing, no. Marketing department, right there. It's not even plonking when I place them down. It's not even. You can't even hear anything. You can hear a little bit of a. You can hear a little bit of a click. Oh well, I'm gonna have to look at that at the end of the next episode. Yeah, fine. Let's get a maintenance department. I want to get a maintenance department down. I have no idea if it's going to be effective or not. We'll put one down. Placing a maintenance will ensure that any broken down slots gets fixed much faster. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe one more maintenance department. Somewhere in the middle over here. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Oh my good. Oh my goodness. Look at them all bobbing their little heads. Maintenance department current breakdowns 0. Yeah, I know. Okay, there we go. Applying all options. Goodness me, we are going to have the most specced out budget cars in existence. The budget SUVs, for example, are going to be ridiculously effective. Loans, we're fine. We've got another loan. That's a backup loan. That's $8,600 in the bank. So at the end of the day, we can always take out that loan and then repay this loan pretty much instantly. So that's kind of nice. In other good news, we are shortly going to be looking at getting ourselves advanced production or whatever it's called. What is it? Advanced manufacturing? I think it's down at the bottom here. Advanced production. I was totally right. Advanced production, and that will mean theoretically that we can start building all of our own components, which means that everything will be sorted. All of our problems will be fixed. Look, I need to zoom in super close in order to get even a little bit of sound. Powered seats. You're gosh darn right. We're going to roll out these powered seats. Everywhere we're going to get some powered seats. This is going to be fantastic. Do we have the appropriate amount of points? We do not, unfortunately, have the appropriate amount of points yet. We're very, very close. How many cars have we sold? Sold a lot of extra cars. Could sell more cars if we had some more ideas. Unfortunately, no one's got enough ideas. That's the problem with marketing these days. It's all so silent. You're dropping a yo-yo. They're all dropping yo-yos. Why is everyone dropping a yo-yo? I guess it's not called dropping a yo-yo. You're like yo-yoing a yo-yo, I guess. Why is everyone yo-yoing? Is that the plural of not the plural. The plural would be yo-yos, I guess. Either way, why are they all yo-yoing? It doesn't make sense to me. And also, why are we making so little money? It upsets me. Okay. Yeah. How much would it actually theoretically cost if we were to buy out all robots? 670,000. Part of me really wants to do it. Part of me really wants to do it, but the other part of me, the more sensible part of me, knows that even if we were to do it, we would still have massive supply issues because we cannot deliver resources to where they need to be fast enough. Oh, also, upgrades, edit, boom, 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 boom. I should just be able to tick all those boxes, really. But I like clicking them on them anyway. Anyway, I think I just saw our first ever SUV go into the showroom. Has it been bought yet? Oh, we've already had one. I missed the first one. Either way, it's an expensive SUV, and it does indeed look like we are going to be we're going to be managing to sell them off pretty fast, I should hope. I'm certainly hoping that we're going to be able to make a big splash in the market with our SUVs. Speaking of big splash in the market, do we have enough ideas? Oh my goodness, we're so close. We're so close. I really, really, really just want to buy this this advertising. Brand awareness for the TV. A brand awareness campaign for the TV is at 89% complete. Okay, I'm not going to renew that because I want to absolutely do this movie campaign. Even if it bankrupts me. I mean, it's not going to bankrupt me, but it's going to get me a little bit closer. Bear in mind that we've lost about $1 million since taking out our most recent loan. That is very worrying. That is very, very worrying indeed. Okay, 1 more hour. Do we get the points at the end of the hour? Is that how it works? We do indeed. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. 900,000 bucks. Oh boy. Let's run it just for a little bit to see if we actually do generate many more sales. That number looks like it's going down pretty fast, or it did look like it was going down pretty fast. It does say that this is supposed to be an effectiveness rating of 117%. So the brand awareness is 203%. We should theoretically be selling off a bunch of cars right now. Like, so many cars. Competitiveness of car market, 97%. My market share is pathetically small. My brand awareness, though, is quite large, and so is my perceived quality. Sure, edit models, apply to all. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have gained a whole bunch of money. That's kind of nice. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's enough. New loan is available from the bank. Fine, as long as we've got another loan in the bank, then that is fine with me. It can keep us ticking over. Okay, good. You're going to get fixed for defects. Perfect. We're not seeing any more defective cars come into the showroom, which is really, really nice. Upgrade all slots, edit models, boom, 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 and apply options. Perfect. Now, discounts. Car has known defects. Why don't we just apply 100% discount to all of these, and then that'll just get rid of all of the cars with defects. Maybe not 100%, maybe like 95%. That should theoretically mean that we're just going to get rid of them. We're going to be able to get rid of a whole bunch of them. We're going to be able to get rid of them really fast. I don't care about cars with defects, because it sort of gives us a little bit of a unrepresentative figure of what we actually have coming out of the production line. Man, this area is really struggling. Yeah, this is not ideal. As each process gets more and more complicated, you're starting to see that we need to wait longer and longer for resources. You can hear them honking. Yeah, so fingers crossed, by torpedoing the amount of cars with defects in, we should manage to get a little bit better of a picture of exactly what we're going to do. And on that note, we've unlocked the small van. That is phenomenal news. Let's go and quickly decide what car we're going to get next. We'll go for the compact body next, I guess. Why not, eh? Okay, let's also, just before we finish up, let's have a little look at how effective the TV campaign has been. It's been pretty darn effective. Everything's been pretty darn effective, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with the way that things are going. And so, ladies and gents, on that sad note, we're going to come to the end of the episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Production Line, playing, of course, as Orbital Auto, with no music, just my voice to accompany you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.